Well, hello, boys and girls. Are you ready for your math lesson today? Okay, you need your yellow math workbook. So please take that out now. And I want you to turn the page once. You see the 120 chart? I want you to turn it again. Okay, so for today, we're going to start module 5. Okay, we have 6 modules in first grade. We're on the 5th one. And this is the module in which we're going to be learning about shapes. Okay, at the beginning of your book, okay, the second page, I've given you a list of shapes on the front side and 3D shapes on the back side, okay? We'll learn about these 3D shapes a little bit later on, okay, through this module, but I want you to focus on this, okay? The first word here is a hexagon. Okay, this is a hexagon here. Okay, now I've sent home some shapes, okay, class, with you, and they are foam. Be very careful with them because they have to last you the whole time. Okay, this is a closed shape, meaning there's no sides that are open. Okay, so a hexagon is a closed shape with 6 straight sides. So each of these sides are straight, they're not curved, okay? So let's put our finger here and count the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? There's 6 sides. So it's a closed shape, okay? Meaning there's no sides that are open, okay? And this is a hexagon, it has 6 straight sides, okay? Now, the next one is square. This is a square, okay? It's also a closed shape, meaning none of the sides are open, okay? It's enclosed, closed shape with 4 straight sides. So let's count the sides. Let's put our finger here and count. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4 straight sides. None of the sides are curved, they're straight, okay? Of the same length. So a square has 4 straight sides and all the sides are the same length. Not one side is longer than the others. Okay, they're all the same length and 4 square corners. So look at the corners here, class. I want you to look at this corner here. This corner here reminds me of the letter L. Okay, so it has 4 of them. 4 square corners. Another way of saying it, it has 4 90-degree angles. Okay, 4 of them, 4 square corners. So class, this page here talks about the attributes. An attribute, class, is what makes up that object, okay? And in this case, that shape. So a hexagon, again, is a closed shape that has 6 sides. A square is a closed shape that has 4 straight sides of the same length and 4 square corners. Okay, this is a rhombus. Okay, this is a rhombus. Okay, it's a closed shape also with 4 straight sides. Okay, do you see the 4 sides? And they're all straight. Okay, I'll put it right over here. And each of the sides are of the same length. So it's a closed shape with 4 straight sides of the same length. Just like the square, except for the sides aren't all square corners. Okay, they're not. There's 4 straight sides and they're just all the same length. Okay, this is a rhombus. Then we have a triangle. Okay, a triangle is a closed shape with 3 straight sides. You see 3 sides here and they're all straight. Okay, notice it doesn't say they're all the same length though. Triangles all have 3 sides, but they're not always the same length. Okay, and then class, this is a picture of a rectangle. Okay, a rectangle is a closed shape with 4 straight sides So there's 4 straight sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? And 4 square corners. Do you see the L here? 4 square corners. Just like the square, but notice that the attributes here does not say for the rectangle that they're all the same length. They're not all the same length, are they? These 2 ends are the same length, and these 2 ends are the same length, okay? The parallel ends are the same length, okay? So now let's go into our worksheet. I want you to all turn over to lesson 1 problem set. Let's make sure it says lesson 1 problem set, okay? As always, we start by writing our first and last name. Our number symbol, and our classroom number. Next week, when we're all together, whether in person or virtually, we will start writing the date, okay? Okay, so number 1, it says circle the shapes that have 5 straight sides. So you're circling the shapes that have 5 straight sides. Go ahead and circle the number 5 here. So you're looking for 5 straight sides. So count your sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's one. Can you find some other shapes that have 5 straight sides? Go ahead and circle the shapes that contain 5 straight sides. Class, if you're not finished circling your shapes that contained 5 straight sides, go ahead and pause the video and finish section 1. Section 2, class, the directions say to circle the shapes that have no straight sides. Remember, we're looking for the shapes that have no straight sides. Does this shape have straight sides? Yes, it has 2 of them, so we can't circle it. Does this shape have straight sides? No, so we can circle it. So I want you to circle the shapes that have no straight sides. Go ahead and finish number 2. Okay, class, moving on to number 3. If you're not finished with number 2, go ahead and pause the video. Number 3, circle the shapes where every corner is a square corner. Remember I told you, class, to think of the letter L, okay, a square corner? Which shapes have all sides that are square corners? Well, I see here the rectangle, they have all square corners. Does this shape have all square corners? Where every corner is a square corner? No, it only has one that's a square corner, this one. The other 2 are not square corners, are they? So we would not circle that. Go ahead and finish number 3 by circling the shapes where every corner is a square corner. Okay, number 4, class. It says draw a shape that has 3 straight sides. Go ahead and draw a shape that has 3 straight sides here. Class, how many of you drew a triangle? Do all triangles look like this? No, they don't, do they? So draw another shape with 3 straight sides that is different from 4A and from the ones above. Okay, so if you look at the ones above, you want to draw a different one than the triangles that you see above. Look at, there's a triangle. There's a triangle. So you don't want to draw these ones. Okay, draw a different one that has 3 straight sides that's different from 4A. This is 4A and the ones above. Go ahead and finish 4B now. Class, if you're not finished with 4B, go ahead and pause the video and finish it. We're moving on to number 5. Okay, I want to encourage you for number 5. In order to complete these sentences below, you may want to turn over and reference this informational sheet, okay, that we went over first thing this morning, okay? So which attributes, let me go ahead and enlarge this. Which attributes, remember an attribute, class, is information that talks about object, okay, or thing, which attributes or characteristics are the same for all of the shapes in group A? So look at all the shapes in group A. What do they all have in common? They all what? Have 3 sides. Okay, so if you turn back to the information about a triangle, what does it say about a triangle? Closed shape with 3 straight sides. So they all have 3 sides. Now share one more attribute about these shapes here. Go ahead and finish the sentence now and pause the video. Okay, class, number 6. Circle the shape that best fits with group A. So which of these shapes is like these above, okay, belongs in this category with group A? Which of these shapes do? So please circle the shape that fits with group A. Now class, 7 and 8 are also assigned. Let me read them. Draw 2 more shapes that fit in group A. So look at group A above, that's up here, and draw 2 more shapes that fit in that group. Okay, that fit meaning go with it, okay? And then number 8, draw 1 shape that would not fit in group A. Out of all the shapes that you have in your bag, class, which would not go with group A? Draw that shape here. Class, when you're finished, I would like you to send me a picture of this back page and the front page through your Class Dojo account.